more you drink, the prettier we're gonna look.
Oh, looks alright.
So suddenly we have eyes.
Oh, look at that. I might actually have a beer. And I know this is... Do you want a beer?
No, thanks. I've got a Coke Zero here.
Are you doing Coke Zeros?
Yes.
How come?
I don't actually drink a lot of alcohol. Now, anyone that's seen me at the Peel would like to dispute that, but that's at the Peel. I can drink till the cows come home, and I still don't look drunk, mind you. I can drink all night. It's my Polish liver. But outside of that, people, you know, I could be at Christmas and with the family, and I don't want to have a drink. You know, alcohol.
People might call that boring.
Alcohol just doesn't excite me that much, to be honest.
Oh, really?
You know, there were issues when I was a child.
Take your mask off. You tried, dog. You're tragic. I love it.
I've got... If people could see me, I'm holding the camera with one hand, I've got my Chewy in my palm, I've got my mask halfway over my face, and I've got my Coke Zero with the other hand.
It's very camp.
It's all very camp.
So anyway, to cut a long story short, Stephen.
Yes.
After this thing's finished tonight, I'm going to interview you. Because I want to know what's behind the man, behind the whole thing. You know, how you started the Real Drag Queens of Melbourne.
It's behind the man.
You can actually tell the story. It'll be very quick. It's probably a very boring story. It probably won't last very long. But I mean, I love it. And I think what you've done is it's created something. It's a camp thing. And also, you know what you're doing? You're actually recording
history.
This is what I love about that.
Yes.
You know, and like in the same thing, like Aditi Francis, who comes in here every Saturday night,
absolutely,
taking photographs.
And she's doing this. And Dee Dee and I have unspoken words. We know what each other's doing. I remember I used to take photos of you at the Peel. What Dee Dee does with you with the camera, I used to do with you at the Peel. So I totally get what she's doing.
She's fantastic because she's giving the people that can't get out there, she's telling the story. And like Lee Kluger's the other one who's done it.
He does, and he's amazing.
He's done it for so many years.
He remembers people's birthdays. He's got a log of them. Same with Alan Mabry as well. Another one.
You know, but we need people like that in the community because these are the people that tell our stories.
Yes.
You know, it's easy to dismiss people that, but I think it's so important. It's so what we're about.
Well, you know, I think it's important too, and that's why I do it. I've always been, when I was at school, I was theatrical, and not drag, but I quite enjoy. That's what I love about my drag queen friends, as I always have done. It's the theatre of it, and the fact that I see past the drag, I see the performer.
Yeah.
And so that interest, for me, has always been an interest, but also it's very much my desire to perpetuate their craft and make sure that everyone else can see what I love and what they love and, you know, what we all love. So that
I think we've done the interview. I don't need to interview. We've done the interview.
That's it.
But we're absolutely on the same page.
That's it. That's the reason why I do it. Yeah. It's so that I can help you guys all perpetuate your art. I get to enjoy your art. Everyone that watches the video gets to enjoy the art. All the people that have watched,
make us look better as well.
All the people that have watched my YouTube channel. There's over 1,000 videos there, just over the last decade or so, just from drag queens. And you know,
that's pretty cool.
I'm getting people still watching them and watching them again and again, and going back and going, oh, I remember this, and you know.
And that's magical, isn't it?
Do you know, here's a good example. I didn't tell you about this yet, so I'm going to tell you now. But there was one night I came to a show here and I filmed you and the girls. I think it was probably Big Bold and Bitter or something like that. And afterwards there was you and Susie at the bar. and Bruce Mackenzie.
Yeah.
And I used to live with Bruce many years ago. We were flatmates.
Yeah.
So I've got a love for Bruce, as we all do. Now, just last night, or the night before, 29 robbers came to the door, no. Just last night or the night before, there was, I came across this video on my YouTube channel, and it was you and Bruce at the end of the night, bars closing, going, everybody out, everybody, and the three of you were there drinking.
Take care of yourself.
You're a gorgeous boy, thank you. You're lovely. My God, you're hot.
Thank you.
That came out wrong.
No, it came out exactly as you meant it, you dirty old man.
Oh, the Candy Monster's going to come out.
They all love Candee and the Candee Monster. The Candee Monster is very popular.
I am a slut.
Yes,
Well, you know, when you got it, you got it. You better use it if you got it, hey?
well, you know, pays to advertise.
Absolutely. So I think we've done that.
Back in the exchange days, she was such a shy little thing.
I was so shy.
You'd sit at the bar with a can of VB and a straw in her hand. You wouldn't say boo to anyone.
No. And it was just such a fantastic thing. It's just like, I'm going to send it to you because it's just sitting there and spending time with Bruce again.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to say it. I so get it.
Yes, I know you get
The
it.
whole thing.
And that is the reason why it must be done. Recorded so that we can look back. And when we're all gone from this planet, our younger ones can see how it was.
And the thing is, and I say this all the time about it, you know, people come up to me and say, you know, well, like, okay, before this happened, people would come up to me and say, oh God, I remember you, and God, they were great times. And I always say to them, no, they were great times, but these are the new great times. These are the new memories. You know, this is the whole thing. I just happen to be part of it.
Yeah.
You know, that's it. Yeah.
We're just moments in time.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and get these eyebrows on, because I really know.
Yes. I'm sure you put your face on a lot faster than what we are here chatting in between.
Well, sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm bad at it. I don't know. It is what it is. They're going to get what they get, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, luckily Candy's that sort of a character. And she looks like she's rolled out from under
I haven't done it for so long. I wanted to look at least a bit decent.
If you look like you've rolled out from under a bush, that doesn't really matter because it's all part of the story.
Was it really? Hopefully I've gotten better as I got older. But I might not have. My biggest fear was I'm not going to have any less scrum. And guess what? I think it might be opening just quite.
Is this glue?
Oh, no, I've got glue. That's But yeah, so that's it. I think we're kind of okay with that. But it's been good talking to you tonight. It really has.
It's nice to spend some time with you, right?
Yeah, I think we are going to be besties. You know what I mean? I absolutely do.
We've had quite a few on the end of the bar conversations over the years, and you know, we've had lots of interactions from you being on stage and me being in front row filming you.
Yeah.
And then there's been the bits and pieces afterwards, and the sidelines, and the conversations, and you know.
I think that's the whole thing. But this is the time to make friendships as well. I think I'm so like, this is it. This is the moment. You know, you have to do it. You can't just.
We're not getting any younger.
We're not getting any younger.
And
I need somebody to go to the lead with. And you're perfect.
Well, yeah, I haven't actually gotten into the lead, but
I haven't either. But my God,
I'll give it a go. You never know. We might get lucky.
Excuse me, that's the next step, for God's sake.
Watch out, lad. We're coming for you.
Not that that's a bad step, but in this whole thing, you start out this, and you end up where you are, basically.
Yes. Yeah, you've got glue all over your fingers here.
All over my fingers. But so that's it. You end up where you are, where you end up, and because the thing is, I mean, when I started, thought of me being at DT did not even enter in the picture, because I'd been at these other high profile, like Three Faces and all that. But when you come here, and you know it's the right fit.
Yeah.
And I knew it was the right fit. And we've had a couple of owners since I started,
Yeah.
but I think Paul Anthony and young Anthony have changed it, and I want to make it so fabulous. And I think
They're good guys.
they're really great. But I love the way that they.
There is no one here beside me, and my problems have all gone. There is no one to deride me, but you got to have friends. The feelings are so strong. You got to have friends to make that day last long. I had some friends, but they're gone. Someone came and took them away.